I don't count calories, and maybe you shouldn't either. Let me tell you why. Hi, folks. My name is Andrew. Top Fitness Strategies. I am the face who runs the place. And today we're going to talk about calories. That's right. All about the calories. Well, maybe not all about the calories. How this video or podcast video or just podcast audio, however you want to look at it, because it will be on different platforms. How it came about is somebody asked me, why don't I count calories? And is it okay if somebody else does count calories? First of all, yes and yes. I don't care if you count calories. I don't particularly count calories. And the reason I don't count calories is I guess I'm just too lazy to do so. It would drive me insane to sit there and try to figure out calories in every little morsel of food that I eat. Oh, by the way, top fitness strategies, fitness over 50, feel better, look better, gain some confidence. That's what we're all about. And I do that in a series of audio, video podcasts to help you out and give you insights, give you ideas, give you tips, tricks, techniques, however you want to look at it, to gain or lose, however you want to look at that, where you want to go. All right. I don't count calories. Like I said, I'm just too lazy is not the word. It just will drive me insane because I don't want. Then I'd have to worry about every little morsel of food that I put into my mouth, or drink, or what have you. Which is fine if that's what you want to do. If that's how you do it, great, fantastic. I'll be your biggest cheerleader doing it. I am not that way. I talked to a doctor friend of mine. Yes, a health doctor friend of mine who now has a online business, health and wellness business. And she is the same way. She does not count calories. She has never counted a calorie. But like me, if she has clients that like to count calories, man, go for it. Jump all over it. So should you count calories? Well, maybe you should. I don't know what your goal is. And that's what it boils down to. What is your goal? If your goal is to lose 100 pounds, well, maybe counting calories is right for you. I'll tell you a different way to do it. How about just cut back on food intake? Get a plate of food. That's it. And just eat the plate. Whatever's on the plate, eat it in one time. So reduce your food intake. Yes, that will reduce the calories. Now, people will say, but Andrew, what if I need to get 1,500 calories a day? How do I know I'm getting that? I don't know. Couldn't tell you how you're going to get that. Find somebody online who's going to help you out with that one. I'm just telling you, you reduce your food intake, chances are your calories are going to be less. Another thing you can do is eat, quit eating the crap. I used to say this all the time. We are adults. We know better. We know by now what we should eat, what we need to eat to be healthy. But somebody correct me in that. They said maybe people don't realize what they need because that's not been in the forefront of their minds, of their education, if you will, or of their interests. But they know what they shouldn't eat because that's thrown into our face all the time. For instance, fast food, burgers, fries, not good for you. Now, does that mean you shouldn't eat them? That's totally up to you. I'm just telling you they're not good for you. Pizza, beer, again, probably not the most healthy food you're going to have out there. A lot of bad carbs. By bad carbs, I mean a lot of pasta, a lot of breads. Um, those aren't good for you. Now, I'm purposely doing this on a 10,000-foot view, looking down, because there's so many different diets and fads and eat this and not that, or eat that and not this type thing. I was talking with somebody the other day. They were saying that they are gone completely carnivore. They have eggs and they have meat and they have fish and chicken. That's it. They don't eat vegetables. They don't do fruits. They don't do anything like that. And they feel fantastic. I talked to one guy who's done that for 18 months straight, and he's lost quite a bit of weight, and he says he feels great. This particular person I was talking to a few weeks ago, she has done it for about 3 months now, and she's feeling great as well. On the flip side, I've interviewed folks and I talked to folks who are completely raw food or vegetarian or vegan, however you want to claim it. I'm not saying they're all the same. I'm saying they're all in the same category, so to speak. and they can tell you just the same. They've lost a ton of weight. They feel fantastic. They can feel like a new person by going this route. So I'm not going to tell you one is better than the other, because honestly, I haven't researched it that much to see why. Because it is what it is. If somebody wants to go that route, they will research it themselves, right? I can give you example after example after example of the folks who it has helped, regardless of how you want to do it. And I bring this all up because of the counting calories thing. It's the same thing. I can give you example after example after example of people I've even interviewed who are diehard counting calories to the last crumb of food on their plate, and they feel fantastic with themselves. I can also tell you people just the opposite. Me, I do not count a single calorie, and I feel great. So it all depends on what you do. The whole point is, if you count calories, great. If you don't count calories, yes, I know I'm bouncing back and forth to different nutritions and everything else, but what it boils down to is food intake. What it boils down to, what are you going to feed your body? And you know your body better than anybody else. Does your body want just meat, just the carnivore diet? Fantastic. Does your body just want vegetables and fruits? Great. Your body wants the whole foods? Great. Your body wants raw food? Great. Should you try each one of these? Sure. Why not? Always you get your doctor's approval, especially when you're getting up there in age, especially over the age of 50. Please get your doctor's approval before you partake in any kind of different diet. And I'm not a doctor, so I'm not telling you to do one diet or the other. I'm just telling you to get it okay with your doctor. But whatever you do, stick with it for a good 30 days, and then evaluate everything for yourself. Maybe 60 days, then evaluate everything for yourself. If it's for you, great. If it's not, great. Not every diet, not one diet will work for every person. And when I say diet, I'm not talking go on a diet. I'm talking dietary ways of consuming nutrition. Okay. I've talked to people who've done 30, 60 days water fasts. Do I agree with that? Verdict's still out with me. I've done the 3-day and I felt fantastic after that 3 days. I mean, I had so much energy, I was bouncing off the walls after 3 days. Will I do it again? Sure. When? I don't know, but I'll do it again. Have I gone longer than that? No, I haven't. But these other folks who do that, great. It could be you. Again, there's all kinds of different options out there. The bottom line is, whatever you do, whether it's a supplemental type diet, carnivore type diet, the vegan, vegetarian type thing, counting calories, not counting calories, whatever it is for you, stick with it and try it. That's my whole thing. Everybody's different. As long as you're focusing on moving forward with your health, that's the number one goal for me. Focus on moving forward with your health. Trying different things is part of it. Okay, I'll stop it here. My name is Andrew, Top Fitness Strategies. I am the face who runs the place. So until next time, this is me. Ciao.